Welcome to the Sisters in Service podcast. My name is Kat Gorchato. I'm a fellow Air Force veteran who, after 20 years of active duty, struggled with transition after leaving service. The Sisters in Service podcast is a platform to include all women veterans, organizations, military spouses, and Blue Star, Gold Star families in talking about the trials and triumphs we face while in service and after service. I want to take a moment to thank all of you who have taken the time to listen and follow me on my journey. My podcast is every Tuesday, and I hope you will tune in. Until then, please be safe, take care of each other, and until next time. Welcome, everybody, to another series of the Sisters in Service. Well, that's not really a series. It's another episode. But this one's a little bit different. It's called Sisters in Service, the Wellness Edition. I am doing this for a Content Creators of Color 30-day challenge where I have to put out content every day for 30 days. Okay, I know October has 31, but we're not going to talk about that right now. So anyway, my guest today is Denise Millet. So Denise, welcome to Sisters in Service, the Wellness Edition.
Thanks, Kat. Wonderful to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So tell our audience a little bit about you, how we know each other, and just how amazing you are at what you do.
Oh, that's so kind. We know each other through a mastermind and a wonderful community of entrepreneurs that get together and share our growth and lead each other on and cheer each other. I am a marketing technology specialist. I build websites and products and teach people about technology so they don't freak out about it. And that's my mission. So yeah,
I love what you do because you break it down in bite-sized pieces that people like me can understand. What I mean by people like me is I'm an ABC 1, 2, 3 girl. Okay. Tell me in steps how to get there, and then I could get there. All right, Denise. So we're going to go through just some questions about fitness, about your motivation to do it, to continue to do it, et cetera. So the first question is, what is your go-to favorite exercise regimen?
Well, my favorite is working out in my pool because it's really safe for my body. So I like doing a lot of walking and moving in the pool. My second is Pilates. So
awesome.
And it's gentle on my body, which I feel like I need right now.
Absolutely. And water aerobics, I've heard, or just even moving in the water because you're so light in the water and there's no compression of the spine. I have other clients that do exercises in the water and they just love it. They said it just feels good on their body.
It does. It does. I mean, it's a lot of work. And water is so much heavier than air. So
I didn't say it was easy. Kind of like Pilates, right?
But it's a lot gentler. Yeah, right. Absolutely.
And you probably already spoke a little bit on this, but why does being in the water for you resonate so much?
I have some back injuries and I haven't, my body is not being as kind as I would like. And I have a lot of creaks and a lot of things that don't feel as strong as they should be. So I feel like rather than injuring myself, the water is kind of the safest place for me at this point. So it feels very comfortable to be in the water, to exercise there. I feel like it's harder when I'm walking or pounding or doing anything like that because I feel like I'm more vulnerable.
Well, you're being really smart about your body too. You understand what your body's been through and ways that your body feels good, and you're still working out. You're not pounding your body. You're just doing something that speaks to your body and feels good while you're doing it. So what is your why you've already started exercising, but what is your why in continuing to be active?
I just want to have as much fun and mobility for as long as I can. And I guess I'm at that point where, I'm 60 and I feel like I have and work and be able to enjoy those years as opposed to feel like the aches and pains. And so I've really been trying to get on the slimming down and trying to take better care of myself in so many different ways, just to help it make it easier on myself later on.
So I think it's more about health and feeling good than fitting into a pair of jeans or something else. It's about longevity, actually.
Right.
Just feeling good, being able to be on your own 2 feet, without help, and just feeling good as we get older.
Yeah. And I've had a up and down, weight journey forever. So I won't lie, everybody loves to fit into their clothes well, but that's not the catalyst for it. The catalyst is really being able to, have a good life. So
Absolutely. So have your goals changed as you've aged? And if so, how?
Oh God, yeah.
No, I asked that question and I keep thinking about, when you're in your 20s and you can leave the gym or wherever for like 2 weeks and nothing's changed. And now if you don't work out for 2 weeks, your body goes, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? I don't recognize this anymore.
Yeah. I think my early years was more about keeping slim than it was anything else. And it was also having a lot of stamina because I had young kids. So I felt like to keep up with them, I had to keep myself more fit. And now it's just to be able to get up and not feel bad and to feel like I can sit in my chair and I could do a lot of different things without being uncomfortable.
Absolutely. With
really
no pain and discomfort. I totally get that.
Right. I mean, I'm not creepy. I'm not crotchety old yet. But, I feel it. I feel it if I sit too long.
So if you could speak to your 25-year-old self, what would you tell the young Denise about aging and what she can do to help it along, so to speak?
Oh, gosh. Stretch and moisturize. Stretching and moisturizing.
What kind of advice would you give her for just, I don't know if you exercised when you were in your 20s, but what kind of difference would you tell her that, from being 25 to now? What kind of advice would you say, before you could run or you could jump and do all these things?
I would be, protect the knees. Definitely protect the knees. And don't do the aerobics classes, get into yoga early on and stretch a lot. And it's really not about, I won't say that cardio is good, but there's got to be gentler ways to do cardio than the way we used to do it in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, yeah. I started in the fitness industry. For those of you that are around my age, remember the only aerobic classes there was high impact and low impact. Do you remember that? That's when I started my career in fitness. The whole Jane Fonda thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Even when I was younger, I couldn't do all of those Jane Fonda exercises. I swear she did like 10 and they just looped it. Just when you get tired, she's like, and 20 more. And I just wanted to snatch her out of the TV. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So I'm just saying, all right. What mind-body modalities do you incorporate to help you relax and unwind?
Oh, gosh. I love music, and I really lean on music to help my mind relax a lot. And that helps me when I'm trying to stretch or I'm trying to free my mind of all the stuff going on around me so that I can focus on my body. So I have a tendency to put music that I know all the lyrics to that fades in the background, and so it helps my brain focus. So that's kind of what I do.
I love music. Can I just tell you that, how they play, I don't know what they call it, but you go in the supermarket and they're playing the very, I don't know, G version of a song. And I'm like, oh, and I'm singing it with my husband. He goes, oh my God, stop. And I'm like, what? I know this song. I love this song. And he walks away from me.
Do you remember when you were younger and older people used to do that in the store? And you look at them like, you're singing out loud in public?
I know, but I
now.
would see that and I would just smile because I thought, wow, that's kind of cool. An older person trying to dance,
I have to say, I don't care as much anymore. That's for sure. So I do bop around more. But.
Yeah. Well, I like dancing in my car because then they're looking at me and I'm just like, yeah, I'm dancing in my car. Why? What's the matter with you? I can't help it.
I play the drums in my car. I play the drums in my car on my steering wheel. My dashboard.
Oh, the tapping on the steering wheel. Yeah, I do that too.
That's what I'm stuck in trap.
All right, last question. So I think we're going to talk about food just a little bit. And I'm one of those people that if I want a cookie, I want a real cookie. I don't want a vegan cookie. No offense to vegans. I just want the real deal. Okay, so what is your go-to treat that you give yourself? When you say, I want a ice cream, cookie, pie, what is it you go to? And please don't tell me you don't have one.
Pizza.
Pizza? Oh, my husband would love you. That's his favorite food.
I'm a savory tooth. I'm not a sweet tooth. So I tend to go for the cheese and salt and things like that.
See, I'm totally the opposite. Yeah. Ice cream's my love language. You say ice cream, I'm like, yes. They go, you don't even know what type it is. I'm like, I don't care. You said ice cream. I'm in. It's all good.
Ice cream, but I worked at Baskin Robbins when I was 14 and 15.
Yeah.
And I didn't eat ice cream for 10 years after that.
Well, you're probably sick of it at that point where just the smell, smell of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine that.
I've gotten over that, but I don't crave it.
Yeah.
My one treat, I will say, during the week when I'm at home, I allow myself one soda a week. Like one
really?
Coke.
I can tell you that I can count on one hand, probably 3 fingers of how many sodas I've had in a year. But when I do have it, it tastes so good. Why is it the bad stuff taste? Why does it taste so good?
I don't know. I could never do diet sodas because they're horrible for you, but they would mess up my whole inside. So I've always been the sugar soda. And in the weight battle, that was, I cut that out a long time ago. But every once in a while, if I want something and it's sugary, that'll be like once a week. I'll let myself do that.
Yeah, with lots of ice and it's cold and you just suck it down. Ooh, that tastes good. Okay, so on to part 2. I'm getting hungry here. All right. So this is the this or that edition or fitness edition. I'm going to give you 2 choices and you pick one. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Gym or outdoors?
Outdoors.
Suicides or mountain climbers?
Mountain climbers?
You're like, I don't want to do anything that's called a suicide.
No, I don't. I don't think I can choose that ever.
Strength or cardio? Strength. Soul Cycle or Peloton?
If I could, Peloton.
Okay. Yoga or Pilates? I know the answer to this. Or maybe I don't.
Oh, Pilates. Yes, you do. Pilates, of course.
Protein shake or protein bar?
Oh, shakes.
Okay.
Protein shakes.
Jump rope or high knees?
High knees.
Kettlebells or dumbbells?
Dumbbells.
CrossFit
for my back.
Oh, yeah. I think that would be better for you. CrossFit or ballet bar?
What was the other one? CrossFit or what?
CrossFit or ballet bar, where you do dance moves, kind of like ballet, but it's more torture.
Oh. I stink at both, but I'll say ballet.
Okay.
Bar.
Solo workout or group workout?
Group.
Yeah. If you're going to suffer, you want other people to suffer too, right?
Well, it makes me actually do it, and I can't excuse away. But so, as much as I like to be fun, and I don't like to stay in front of people because I'm an introvert, I appreciate having people around me to help me work out.
Absolutely. Rowing or running?
Rowing.
Oh, arm day or leg day?
Arm day.
Of course. Who wants to do legs? All right. Crunches or planks?
I try to do planks.
They're called Denise planks. So yes, you could do planks.
There you go.
And so you won. How about that? Well, Denise, thank you so much for doing this with me. I so appreciate you and what you do and what you bring to the table, not only here, but in our masterminds and everywhere else. Wherever we're in a room together in Clubhouse, etc., you always bring it. You bring the goods, you deliver. And so for anybody else that's listening out there, you know what I'm going to say. Please stay safe. Take care of each other. Until next time, it's never too late to start your impossible. And my name's Kat Corchado, and I am a content creator of color.